Yeah, like hey, we seen you whoop T.O. That's cool. I ain't gonna lie, I like the beating up the racist Mexican shit. It should be dope. But you went and sat down with Aidin Ross and shit, so it kind of threw everybody the fuck off. I know you seen them comments. I tagged your ass in them motherfuckers, nigga.
Y'all,
Yeah, I'm one
y'all,
of them.
y'all gotta
Yeah.
stop. Y'all gotta stop reading them comments so much, man. Fuck them comments.
Nah, it ain't the comments. Like y'all was sitting there having a conversation with a nigga about some racist shit, but he be justifying racist shit
I
like
don't know
every
that.
10 days.
I don't know what he do. I can't tell you what he
Then
do.
why sit down on the platform? That don't make sense.
Just cause
That's
y'all
why I
watch
thought,
his
right?
stuff and
Shit. I
y'all
don't
critique
watch
him,
none of it. Nigga, it go viral like every other day, nigga.
that's
That's
what
why I'm
y'all
like,
watch. I'm
y'all
not on
niggas
my
be
phone all
wicked.
day like y'all niggas.
I'm not either, nigga. I'm not either, but I can see shit. It's common sense,
I
nigga.
don't
Before I
know,
go sit
yo.
down and
I
talk with
don't know that
somebody,
nigga, but for
I'm gonna
nothing
talk
but
to him.
streaming, brother. I don't know that man.
Yeah, it sound good. It sound good. Just keep whooping them Mexicans and shit. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to the black fighters, like, but hey, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to the black fighters, like Shock and Devin, they beating your ass. Like it ain't no questions about it. You feel me? And I'm gonna watch the fight, and I'm gonna support it because I'm a Texas nigga.
Yo,
You feel me?
I'm
You
in
out here in
Texas
the
right
H.
now, bro, and I know a
You
lot
in
of.
the H.
Can I
I
talk?
know where you at.
Can I talk?
You in the H.
Can I talk?
No, nigga, I wasn't done. You interrupt me.
Yo,
Go ahead.
yo,
Go after
yo.
you talk, nigga.
I know a lot of Texas niggas, and right
Bro,
now you sound like you on your knees right now, bro.
nah, it sound good. It
Get
sound
off your
good.
knees,
But
bro.
none of that.
Chill.
Nah, you was on your knees trying to fight Tank, and he told your bitch ass, I ain't fighting you. You just want to fight me because I'm the champion.
Yo,
It was
you
some weak
talking
shit, but I ain't
real
gonna lie.
reckless over Twitter
Bro,
Spaces, gang.
I ain't trying to hear none of that, man. Like I say,
Yo, yo,
fight the niggas we
yo,
want to see you
pull
fight,
up the
bro.
J Prince
That's
gym,
all
bro.
it is,
Yo,
bro.
you pull
I
up.
already been there. My little
Okay,
homie
so
be squatting me
come there
goddamn. He
Monday.
squatting Moses. Squabbling Moses.
Come there
I ain't shit
Monday.
to it.
Come there Monday.
What I look like coming up there to fight a nigga that's 135
Oh
pounds, not
my
240.
God, you
I
just
beat
come
your, but I
squat
ain't
with
gonna lie, it ain't shit
somebody.
to it.
You
It
popping
ain't
it.
shit to it. Like I said, it
You
ain't shit
get
to it.
busy the way you talk. You just
I
said
beat
bitch.
your ass. It
You
ain't, it's
said
because I'm gonna
bitch. You
grab you
said
all
all
upside your
types of
head and
words,
shit.
brother.
Like
You
I
come
say,
get busy.
hey, but
You.
like I say, stop fighting these weak
J
ass
Prince
dudes
Gym
you know
Monday,
you can
nigga.
whoop.
J Prince Gym Monday,
Go
nigga.
fight Devin Haney
J
and old
Prince
shot.
Gym
That's
Monday,
what niggas
nigga.
want to see in the city, nigga.
J Prince
All that other
Gym
shit.
Monday, nigga.
Oh, other shit. You
Yeah,
saying
you's
that
a
like I'm
bitch.
scared of you. Boy,
You's a
you
bitch for
what
that, bro.
130? You a pussy.
You
It ain't
popping
shit
it,
to it.
and then jumped up
It
here and
ain't
turned to
shit
a
to
bitch.
it. It came right to it.
You,
Came said
you's
exactly
a
what I
bitch,
said.
nigga.
I said to you too.
You's
It
a
ain't shit
bitch.
to it. What you gonna do to
Stop
me? You ain't
sucking
gonna do
dick,
shit to
bitch
me.
ass nigga. I
You
just
ain't
told you
gonna
where
do
I'm at.
shit. You ain't gonna.
I
You
just
all on
told you
Aiden
where
Ross
I'm at.
shit.
I just
You
told you
all
where
on
I'm at.
Aiden Ross shit.
But
You
I
all
just
on
told you
Aiden
where I'm
Ross.
at.
Nigga over there, man,
I
they
just told you
racist.
where
You
I'm
know they
at,
racist. Aiden
bro.
Ross laughing at y'all dumb. He ain't right. That nigga denied it in y'all face. You think I'm
Oh
gonna be
my
scared to say
god.
something to you? Fuck out of here.
Okay,
You
so
can't do
just
nothing
pull
to
up.
little Jew boy.
So pull
You for
up.
sure ain't gonna do nothing to me. It ain't
So
shit
pull
to it.
up.
It ain't shit to it, nigga.
So come through.
Man, on my mama, dog. Shout out to bro. Shout out to bro on my mama, dog. I see my mans that from Philly that do the terrible John. Some of these fans be talking crazy to these fighters. Let me say this, dog. Cause I didn't know what he was talking about till I kept listening. I'm like, damn, they just, cause I read the title and I kept listening. Which I gotta understand, dog. It ain't about to be like you a professional fighter. It ain't about to be no fair one. Flat out. It ain't about to be no fair one. So it ain't nothing but a lose situation for you. Lose in court, or you gonna get like, y'all think all of us walking around naked or we more like, nah, but people don't respect that coon shit. And I seen a Hispanic in this move. He proceeds to be racist. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. They love to play the, Devin said he would never let a white boy, man. The definition of racist, right? No, we shouldn't be sitting at the table with none of y'all. We shouldn't be coexisting. It should be us or it should be y'all. If we keeping it a being based off that, us coexisting makes it, we cannot be racist to no other race. And we are trying to coexist. When it's pray for France, when it's Iran, when it's this, when it's that, like, bro, a nice chunk of black people, they crying cause ICE doing that. So that whole thing, and go look at the Plots video I just did and read some of the comments, right? But it ain't about Hector. Okay? It ain't about Hector. He pressed Shakur, first and foremost, based on being on Aidin Ross, and then he said, I don't really know that. Okay, why are you going on a platform with somebody you don't know? And then you say you didn't know nothing about him, you didn't know he was racist. After the interview, did you know? You knew after the interview. You knew after the interview. You sat there with Joe Rogan. You know Joe Rogan racist. Everybody glance over the fact and forget he called black people monkeys. Like, like that's what I be tripping on. Like, CJ tripping. Like, I'm just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't forgetting. I don't forget. I don't respect, bro. Oh, he was just being funny. It ain't no just being funny. You know what I'm saying? And he like, well, I don't know that nigga. I don't know this. I don't know that. And he justifying it, bro. I don't be on my phone. You sure be tweeting like you on your phone all day. Oh, y'all got to stop reading the comments. Like, okay, bro. Like, you seen the interview. You was in the interview. You taking up for Tio. What about when you said, Tio, I want my son to meet your daughter to meet your son? Shakur is a buster, dog. When y'all gonna realize that Shakur is a buster, dog. He a bootlicking, Porter butter pecan wannabe Rican. And that's it. And that's cool. Let the Puerto Ricans have him. Let the Puerto Ricans have him. Because it always boil down to, I didn't know, or y'all tripping, or y'all overreacting, or nah, bruh. And for years, a lot of these dudes was telling me the black UFC fighters was like this and like that. Black American fighters is just as bad. He just as bad. They just as bad. Oh, I'm glad that fan did that. Bro, hit me up. Whoever was on that interview, hit me up. Hit me up, bro. I'm glad bro was on that time because, dude, they need to hear this. So since you didn't read the comment section, right? Since you didn't know he was racist and before or after the interview, bro, not now somebody plugged in directly with you and let you know about yourself. So when people don't buy your tickets and people don't buy your pay-per-views and people don't respect you as a pound for pound champion because popularity going there, now you know why. Now you know why. And bro had every right to press him about that. Black men need to hold these bootlickers accountable, bro. Y'all be like, oh man, you going in on Floyd. Bro, that boy been buffooning and cooning for years, bro. They don't deserve the black protection, though. When they buffoon and cool and degeneracy, bro, and they not trying to turn the leaf, they don't, especially repeat raccoon offenders. That's what I keep telling y'all. That's how they don't, they can't separate us from them, bro. The degenerates and the raccoons and the that we have to separate from them. It's cool, tethers, FBA, that's cool. But the first and foremost, the productive black people must separate from the degenerates and the bootlicking mulatto wannabe Ricans like Shakur Stevenson, bro. I agree with everything bro said. Like, bro, I don't watch his stuff, but I know enough about him that he a fucking racist. I knew doing that interview. And y'all tried to be copacetic, but we done seen times when, man, I done seen times where a particular fighter and a media member was about to get into blows. Right on the spot, right at the venue. So don't tell me that him and Bud sit there with Aidin Ross and play all cordial. But I seen a nigga that's affiliated with both of them almost come to blows with a media. Well, I ain't see it. Heard about it with a media member with a very popular channel. I'll just say that. They about to come to blows. He finally showed the video of T.O. dad being racist. He had to get up out of there they came to blows. But my thing is they so quick to want to fight us and nut up on us and ask us where we from. But they sit there and they take that abuse. Like I said before, now I call a spade, bro. I call a spade. And that's just me. I don't care you later. I will you sleep with. That's your personal business. But I'm glad that bro pressed him about that. Because you need to hear that. And then he pressed him talking about Devin and Shockey beat his ass. He ain't trying to fight no black fighter, bro. That may be a fact. That may be fiction. I don't know. You know, I get Shakur a hellified fighter. I never took that. He boring as shit. His fights is rated G. Won't nobody be hurt. Won't be no blood. Won't be no physical abuse. It's rated G. But shit, you know, he the shit. I'll give him that. He a hellified boxer. You know, if he get in there with somebody that speak that language, that's gonna be interesting. That's interesting about it. How good, I mean, and he don't put himself in position to be tested. That's what I say. He don't put himself in position to fight nobody to see how good he is. But him and Tank the same type of nigga. They the same dude, bro. But yeah, you know, he kind of got a little bit offended by that, and that's because all that was the truth. All that was the truth. He don't trying to fight no black fighter because he know he gonna have to. It's gonna be tough. But that's the only way you gonna earn your stripes. You can't earn your stripes fighting Hispanics, bro. I'm telling you. You can't earn your stripe. What Floyd did was the anomaly, bro. You gonna have to get in the trenches with these black fighters and get it out the bowl and get it out the dog bowl like the rest of them. And by the time you recognize that, you're going to be out your prime, physically beat up. Your hands going to be breaking down. And that's just what it is. But of course he got offended when he brought up the black fight. Of course, because he don't want to go that route. They don't want to go that route. It ain't nothing but Hector worship, bro. Oh, look at the numbers. Look at him and Ryan numbers. Where, bro? Where? And I don't understand him, Hitchison, Keyshawn selling out. What do you think that's gonna get you, bro? What you think buffooning and cooning is gonna get you, dog? I can get followers real quick being a sellout. All right, cool. You know what happened to grifters and sellouts, dog? They got a nasty fall. They got a nasty fall. But quite frankly, dog, he need to hear that. I won't be on my phone. They could be lying. Everybody got their phone in their hand 24/7, bro. He subtweet niggas, getting on Twitter. So you telling me he ain't on his phone, bro? Get out of there, bro. So you ain't know T.O. was racist when he called black people monkeys and N-words, and you know what I'm saying? You ain't know that, bro. You ain't know that. And then proceeded to still vouch for him after the fact and after the fight. Come on, man. And then you try to play, oh man, Devin ain't gonna, we can fight right now. We can fight right now, nigga. You know, keep that energy and fight Oshaki Foster right now, bro. Keep that energy and fight Devin right now, bro. Like, get in the trenches with Gary Anton Russell. Get in the trenches with Keyshawn Davis. Get in the trenches with what's the old buddy name? The other one, Richardson Hitchens. We used to sleep together and we used to slumber party. How much to my slumber party? Mama come to slumber party. My Gucci Man voice. Come on, man. Yeah, we grew up eating Kool-Aid packets together, and we end up, we had a Cool Whip party, and you know, we all wore shitty drawers like Shakur Stevenson had a shit. We were just a shitty draw gang. Like, fuck out of here, man. And then you got Hitches talking about, I don't know if I want to go for the Zuffer belt because I don't want to drop the IVF. Man, shut your pussy ass up, nigga. Like, these dudes, first time they be crying about the money. Then they get the money. Oh, I don't want to give. It's all like this. Be real. You don't want to fight nobody. You don't want to fight nobody, bruh. That's why I told you it was never the money. It was never the size of the streets. He say from the west side, well, goddamn, it must be. They just don't have competitive bones in their bodies, bro. Remember when little niggas like them had Napoleon complex, bro? Men don't even come with Napoleon complex no more. And for a fun fact, Napoleon was average height for his time at 5'6", but it was, you know, whatever. They don't even got Napoleon complex no more. They see all the fighters before them who got money, who was eating with Al, eating over here, and they broke back with their hands out, begging for a handout. They could do it the right way, so you ain't trying to come back at 35, 37, 40 years old, 50 years old, trying to make $1. Hit the link in the description, make a bitch holler. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.